Well, that was a nice experience. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's part of the Prinny soundtrack. When the hell did I get this soundtrack? Why? Why did I get this soundtrack? Okay, I guess we're leaving the Prinny soundtrack on then. That game was a fucking arse. Oh my god. It was a very, very difficult experience. The main problem with Prinny, Can I Really Be the Hero on PSP, is that there's no auto attack. So you will just bore a hole in your thumb from constant mashing of the attack button. It's a difficult son of a bitch of a platformer. Oh, that, and you can lose and have to restart the entire game because you only have 1,000 Prinnies. So once you run out of Prinnies, that's it, you're done. You are done. You have to restart the game. I don't know if they changed that in a patch or in Prinny 2, but it was a bitch. It was a very, very difficult game. Alright. Okay, then. Warlock. Okay, we can keep the Thalmos then and toss everything else. That's a pretty decent start. Let's see what kind of Warlock it is. What is the Warlock? I got my Antonidas for later, so Secret Keeper. Is it a Zoolock? Is it a Handlock? Who knows? Is it a random fucking Warlock deck? Which, oh, it's possibly Zoo. Alright, well, let's make sure we keep that Zoo down all nice and low, shall we? Yeah, I'm just liking doing that right now. That's not to say it's a zoo, like, but starting off with something like a Flame Imp is pretty zoo-ish. Oh, Knife Juggler. Coin into Young Priestess. Alright, yep, that is very zoo-esque. Absolutely. Probable zoo. Okay. Sorcerer's Apprentice is probably the right way to go here. Someday I'll be just like Zoo. Zoo can be a... Yeah, it's absolutely a Zoo deck. Ah, oh, fuck me. I was hoping it wouldn't damage me there. Please, no knife. Okay. Yeah, I've beaten this before, but it's kind of hard with this deck. Oh my god. Yeah, no knife. Screw your RNG. This could be a problem, though. It's going to be very difficult to deal with. Yeah, he's just going to basically go right for the face now and probably kill me within a few turns. I do have things like Ice Barrier, which may be able to keep me alive. We'll see, but I'm not 100% convinced yet. Okay, so that's buffed up. That's even worse. Okay, and he's going to keep, like, throwing minions out to try and get knife kills. Mirror Entity is pretty bad against Zoo. I think we'll probably play Thalnos, because that gives us card draw, and it also gives us another target for the knife. Yeah, if you don't know what Zoo is, by the way, if you look up Reynard's Budget Zoo Warlock, it's basically a list of... Dark Iron Dwarf's not usually in Zoo, but everything... Oh, fuck. Well, so much for that. Everything else is, though. It's a deck that's designed to basically flood the board with a lot of small minions and kill you. It can be shut down by things like heavy board clear, but often you can actually kill the opponent before you're even able to use anything like a Flame Strike to clear the board. So... you gotta be careful. But yeah, I mean, I will probably lose this. It's very hard to kill Zoo. I think Kirin Tormage, Ice Block, and... kill that. I should have killed that earlier. It's been buffing this stuff up far too much. Oh, and it buffed that too? Fuck, I was hoping that would at least trade for that. So much for that idea. Yeah, so it's going to be extremely hard to win. I was kind of hoping... if I know he's going to draw something like a Dark Iron Dwarf, I'd have put a Mirror Entity down earlier. But I was expecting him just to throw a lot of 1 and 2 cost shitty minions at me. Yeah, Zoo is... Oh, Chanman actually posted his explanation? Yeah, he told me that a few hours ago. Fucking knives. So he's now going to trade the 2-1 into it, I'd imagine. Yeah, again, I'm going to lose this, there's no question. It's just like, the gimmicks just don't work. Zoo is played at legend level at the end of the day. So, what do you expect? I've beaten it a couple of times, but only when it's played really badly. So, yeah, we'll just concede. GG. Let's see. Where did he post his explanation? Also, how did he post it on Reddit if he was shadow banned from Reddit? Oh. Oh, fuck. He posted a vlog? Ah. Okay. And Jack Attack also. I would like to know why Jack Attack got banned. Like, that for me is really weird. I know why Chanman got banned. I don't know why Jack Attack got banned. That doesn't make any sense. But apparently that's been fixed now. So it looks like Jack Attack was just caught in the crossfire. Jack Attack, for those who don't know, makes some pretty nice StarCraft 2 tutorial videos and a few parodies. Under the, I think, Tutorial SC2 Center, or something like that. Tutorials, I can't remember. But I find them on Reddit. Yeah, Chanman basically did upvote bot, which was not a very smart thing to do at all. They do catch that shit. You cannot do that. Things like voting rings and upvote botting. I'm not sure if it's botting or a ring that he did. I found some information from him earlier. I'm not going to obviously watch the vlog on stream. I don't really see the point, ultimately, because, like, his stuff is popular enough not to need that. I guess he wanted to give it that early push. Okay, we're going to toss for the combo here, see if we can get Mana Worm, Coin, Mirror, Entity. We didn't, but... Yeah, that 9 things for every one of your own rule is fucking stupid. FYI. It's like, alright, so... I'm gonna make you a cake. I'm gonna come to your house, I'm gonna make you a cake. But for every cake that I make you, I've got to shit on your floor 9 times. That's basically what that rule is. Like, who gives a shit if you don't leave a comment on Reddit? Reddit's terrible. Like, have you not noticed? At least the default subreddits, at any rate. Like, our StarCraft's got loads of its own problems. The defaults are absolutely awful, to the point where they are literally trying to hide as much of it as possible. I mean, fuck. Most of Reddit is basically Stormfront right now. But Stormfront has rules about racist epithets. Reddit doesn't! There is quite literally a subreddit called r/niggers. Like, do you not see why this might be construed as bad? Okay, anyway, let's look at what we want to do here. It's a rogue. I don't want to do Sorcerer's Apprentice. Coin, Mana Worm, Coin, Secret Keeper is probably best. Like, frankly, the last thing they should be worried about is the 9-1 or 10-1 ratio rule to comments to content. Especially on a subreddit like r/StarCraft. Like, this is the reason why I got annoyed by this earlier. And that is the fact that subreddits like r/StarCraft are driven by content creators, yeah? Almost all the content on those subreddits is from content creators, and it is really the only reason why those subreddits continue to exist and be relevant. I go on r/StarCraft to find stuff from content creators. Oh shit, is he... Wow, he used an Eviscerate on a Secret Keeper! Interesting. I guess I can be pretty happy with that. Yeah, I should be. Alright, well... Loot Hoarder, I think, is the right way to go here. Yeah, that might be banned, but r/Great Apes isn't, which is exactly the damn same. And a bunch of other shit. So yeah, there are subreddits that are primarily driven by content creators. And frankly, when Reddit admins come and stomp around for no apparent reason and say, you cannot do this, you cannot do that, it just hurts the subreddit. Like, was Jack Attack hurting the subreddit? Fuck no. His stuff was getting upvoted because it was good. Like, I went on there and I found his videos that way, and that was why our StarCraft was useful. That's why it's still useful. More to the point, even the mods don't agree with that shit. Oh my god. Which one to go for here? Counterspell or Spellbender? Probably Counterspell, I would think. Hold on to the Spellbender for if he's going for something that can get Cold Blood or something like that. Yes, Parrot to Jade. I did exactly call the GSL final. For those who remember, whose channel was I in when I called the final Classic 4 to Sue? I can't remember whose channel I was in. I think it was either a random StarCraft channel or a Hearthstone channel. PC Master Race is okay if you don't take it seriously. It's got a bit of a... Right now, it's got a bit of a penchant for not getting jokes. Like, it blatantly posts what's obviously a troll. And it's like, look at this peasant. That's kind of silly. Oh, half his channel was it? Okay. Yeah, you know, there's plenty of shitty subreddits. But freedoms of speeches, freeze peaches, I think is the term that they use. Yeah, okay, whatever. As you wish, you know. If you wish to be known as the giant shithole of the internet, then by all means, keep allowing pictures of dead babies and entire subreddits based on jerking off over corpses. You know, if you want to be known as the shithole, then you can be. It's all there, just waiting for you. r/PC Master Race is silly. That's kind of the point. Yeah, I will go to hell for this is basically, hey, look at how racist I can be. Vaporize is a good play here, I think. Like, they got rid of the goddamn puffin because it was basically, look at how racist I can be with this meme. But yeah, that's all I'm going to hell for this really is these days. Yeah, anyway. Like, I still browse. I browse, like, StarCraft, PC Master Race, and I've taken to browsing a lot of r/board games. That's a really good subreddit. Like, it's not that there aren't good subreddits there. There are, but increasingly it's like, wow, let's have a look at the front page. Oh, it's all shit. He's not attacking me! Bastard! He knows. How dare he? Yeah, outside of that, though, there's not really much worth reading there these days. So it's fucking repost, 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 green text story, repost, may, repost, repost. Ah. Well, no value from that. Yeah, I am bothered by things like Jack Attack Shadowban. I'm not particularly bothered by Chanman Shadowban. Again, you know, he admitted himself that he should have been Shadowbanned. Like, he did break the rules. Cool. But Jack Attack didn't. Like, and if he did, then the rule he broke was shitty in the first place. An argument over I think some moderator from r/basketball or whatever, who went after me on Twitter for that. That was kind of pointless. like, oh, yeah, well, he broke the rules. Yeah, okay, but what if the rules suck? Have you ever considered that as a possibility? What if the rules aren't very well drafted? What if the rules shouldn't actually apply to the entirety of Reddit because not all subreddits are the same? What about that? That might be an idea. Insane, I know, crazy. Spouting nonsense here. Okay, well, I think we throw down another Vaporize, don't we? But then he's just gonna throw the fucking Argent Squire into it. I think we gotta bait it. Yeah, r/PlanetSide is basically nothing but complaining for the most part. r/Games, it has its moments, like I will find some interesting articles on r/Games sometimes. Oh, fuck, I wish I had a counterspell up there, that would be incredible. But yeah, you basically, unless you go with super strict moderating like r/Science, once you get to a certain point, your subreddit will turn into shit. There's not even a question. I think we Mana Worm Secret Keeper and then throw down 2 secrets at this point. Seems like the way to go. There we go. Again, the 9-to-1 ratio is goddamn pointless. It's like, do you really care if I go into a thread and post Kappa 9 times so I can post my next video? No, that doesn't matter. It's just like press ganging people into getting involved in something that really they have no business being involved in. Like, if you're a content creator, the chances are you do not want to be communicating on Reddit via Reddit comments, because all you'll do is get into fucking arguments. It's ultimately pointless and a waste of your time. You just wouldn't do it. Anyway, I'm thankful not even to have to be involved in it. I don't post on Reddit anymore, and more to the point, I don't need to post my own stuff, because people post anyway. Like, thankfully my content's popular enough that someone's going to pick it up anyway, and will post it. And I have a, you know, a good subreddit as well, so it's not like I'd need to be on there anyway. But it just sucks for those kind of up-and-coming content creators, where, you know, it is basically the place to promote content. Please run the Leroy right into that. Please run the Leroy into the Vaporize. You know you want to run the Leroy into the Vaporize. Ooh, fucking Blade Flurry, ouch. Oh, no! He's too smart for that. God damn it. Yeah, this is terrible. Yeah, it's gonna be GG again, I'm afraid. I do not have a good subreddit, but it's definitely a hell of a lot better than most. Yeah, that's GG. I didn't play any more Bound by Flame. I don't really care. Like, that game did not impress me enough to even bother. Like, there was nothing inside me that said, oh, you know what? Shit. Maybe, just maybe my build was wrong, so I should go back and play it again. The game was too generic to give a damn, you know? It's like, it's one of those games where you can appreciate that it was technically competent, but there was barely a spark of inspiration there. Anywhere. I could just go back and play Dragon Age and all the DLC, which I didn't get to play. I didn't even play the expansion. I beat the original Dragon Age, took me like 100 hours, and I did not play Awakening. So I could just go back and play that instead of playing more Bound by Flame, which just isn't a very good game. Spiders might make a good game, it's entirely possible, but they didn't, so. Okay, we're gonna toss for the combo, hopefully get a Mana Worm. I don't know, Cynical Brit's kind of fine now that I stopped linking to it. I think that it's had a chance to sort of absorb the people that it was gonna get, and has got a lot better. So, I don't really mind too much about it. Every now and again it flares up over some silliness, but that's gonna happen. It's not really that important. Okay, where do we want to go from here? Secret Keeper, coin Secret Keeper. Probably just one Secret Keeper, coin Kirin Mage, turn 2, Ice Block. I'm sure I don't need to see some recent posts on my subreddit. Like, I've noticed over the last few weeks, it's like, is he going to do a video of this? Is he going to do a video of that? I don't have a fucking clue. Maybe. Sometimes. I don't know why I did that. It's like, oh yeah, that's not gonna live. Why would I... It's weird. It's a pretty stupid thing to do. Well, we'll throw a coin current or mage ice block. I was too busy paying attention to the chat and not to the game. No, I mean, if I look at the subreddit now, there's that Gama Sutra article where someone is like, it's disgusting, morally wrong. No, it isn't. Shut up. Podcast moved to Saturday. Yeah, actually, so most likely it will be, yes. I have 2 doses of chemo every day, 5 days a week, and 1 dose of radiotherapy, meaning that doing the podcast is effectively impossible on weekdays for the next 5 weeks. Ouch, Raph. So, it probably will be Saturday. I can't put it on Sunday because Dodger's busy on Sunday, so it's probably going to have to be Saturday if it's going to be any day. Well, this is not going incredibly, is it? I mean, we can just play the Loot Hoarder, which he'll then just kill with that. Yep, 2 a day. 5 pills. Twice a day. Pretty much sucks. I don't swallow pills very well either, so... It takes me about half an hour to get them all down. Yeah, I was off for the weekend. I restarted again today. So far, fine. I've finally got my anti-nausea pills. I'm getting, like, hand and foot syndrome, which, like, all chemo patients get. So, like, it means that the skin on my hands and feet is drying up. But it's nothing I can't really fix with moisturizer and just being careful. Yeah, it's alright. Like, I had one day where chemo was just terrible. Like, I woke up one night with, like, just horrible pain in my right arm. And then just vomiting everywhere. And I was just, like, shaking and shit. But I just had a day in bed and that fixed it. And I've been fine since. I think it's just, like, you just gotta get over the initial shock of, like, your body saying this shit shouldn't be here. And you've just gotta say to your body, well, fucking deal with it, because you need it. I haven't really had a few rounds per se. A round of chemo would be the full 5 weeks. Oh, fuck, I wish I had Mirror Entity up. Yeah, I need Vaporize, and I ain't fucking got it. Okay, so I think the call here is to... Do I want to take another turn of that? I would really love to throw down Gadgets on Auctioneer and Mirror Image. That's a tough one. Maybe I throw down the Secret Keeper just as bait. If I throw down Ethereal Arcanist, then he's just going to kill it with that. I'll take, what, 7 damage next turn? Maybe I just do nothing. Other than maybe throw down the Secret Keeper and just have it eaten by one of these two, just to mitigate some damage. But I really want to hold on to this Mirror Image for the Gadgets and Auctioneer so I can get more draw, and maybe pull the Vaporize that I need. Yeah, I could have gone Arcanist Mirror Image. I got kind of fixated on the idea that I was going to use both Mirror Images with the Gadgets and Auctioneer, so I'm not really sure why I did that. This is what I get for answering questions in chat. I don't focus on the game. I don't know, like, you know, the chemo's actually had some, like, good effects on me so far, either out of the radiation. Like, some of the symptoms that I was getting prior to it have now stopped, which is pretty good. It's hard to complain about that. So I could probably still go for that, couldn't I? Yeah, I might go Ethereal Arcanist, 1 Mirror Image, and Mana Worm. And then hold the other one for Gadgets on Auctioneer next turn. Oh, Message? Yeah. Cold Storage is awesome. Fucking Wipeout soundtrack was amazing. I used to take the Mind Control deck. That already exists. It's called Randuin Rin. basically. You just toss 2 mind controls into random and Rin. Or you just, like, do... Yeah, I guess you put Cabal Shadow Priest in there. It's not really much of a variant. Like, there's not really enough cards that can actually do mind control for a mind control deck to work. You've basically got Shadow Madness, which is 1 turn. You've got mind control, and then you've got Cabal Shadow Priest. And that's pretty much it. Ah, shit. Ow, 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 ow. Well, so much for that idea. There's not quite enough stuff that takes control of other stuff. Obviously, you've got, like, Sylvanas in there as well. But I don't think you could really make an incredible deck with it. Not yet. Eventually, you will be able to. Ooh, another Ethereal Arcanist. Okay. Well, he's used Clear, so, I mean, I'm really tempted to throw down the other Arcanist now, but I think we need the Auctioneer out. We need to get some more stuff. And that should hopefully hold for 1 turn. We'll see. He might have another answer to kill the Auctioneer, but then at least I can throw the Arcanist down and not have it die immediately. Yeah, you can combo the Pandas with Shadow Madness. That's pretty good. Okay, so we can throw down more spells now for more draw. Still in a pretty bad position. I'm still dealing with all this shit, but if I can pull some Vaporizers, I'll be okay. Alright, so we'll throw down the counter spell to draw. The Auctioneer, that's not really helpful. I think it's going to have to be the Arcanist and then run the Auctioneer at the 5/4. Sup? No Starfire for you. Mark of the Wild on that. Okay. Oh, he's going for the face. Interesting. I guess that makes sense, but I do have Ice Block and other things. Got no fucking spells. I'm gonna probably have to Blast Mail Thalmos here. Kirin Tor. Fuck. None of that's any good, is it? No, no, no. Well, I have Ice Block, so I will live at least a turn anyway. Can't kill that this turn. Okay, so I have to survive that, maybe pull an Ice Barrier, and then try and come back. How was I contacted for appearing on Tabletop? I know people who know people, basically. I was contacted through Will Wheaton and Felicia Day's kind of PR. Obviously, I've known Felicia for a little while. Not that closely, but obviously she's been on the podcast and things like that, so... Oh, the swipe. Wants to secure the victory. Very smart. I hate him for it, but very smart. At least I can ping that to death, but I've still now got to deal with that, so that's fun. Ooh, Antonidas. Alright, okay. It's going to be hard to keep that alive. So, I think we still have to... I don't know, I mean, we can go Antonidas, Kirin Tor, Ice Barrier. But that doesn't kill the Druid of the Claw, which will then immediately kill Antonidas, so... we don't really have an option but to kill that. We could go Gadget-san, Ice Barrier. Gadget-san, Kirin Tor, Ice Barrier. I know, I think the Antonidas is kind of the way to go, but if he's got a way to do 3 damage, then that's going to be a problem. Let's see if he does. He's thrown a lot of his stuff out. He's already used his Wraths. I think he's used his Starfires as well. So, we'll see. He's going to go for the kill.